Have you ever known exactly how toxic a situation is, but found yourself completely unable to walk away? Your brain has all the data, but your emotional gravity keeps you stuck. This is the exact crisis facing King Surath in the opening pages of the ancient Hindu text, the Durga Saptashati. Surath had his entire life stripped away. His own trusted ministers betrayed him, stole his treasury, and drove him out of his empire. While wandering in exile, Surath meets a man named Samadhi. Samadhi is a wealthy merchant, but his own wife and sons threw him out on the street to seize his money. Both men are physically safe in the forest, far away from their abusers, yet they spend their days agonizing over the welfare of the very people who ruin them. They are obsessed, anchored entirely to their toxic pasts. This irrational attachment operates on a level that simply overrides human reason, pulling the mind back to its source of pain despite every logical warning. Desperate for answers, Surath and Samadhi approach a sage named Metta Rishi. They ask him a very practical question. We are educated, self-aware men. Why are we acting like ignorant fools? Metta Rishi identifies their condition as Mahamaya, the great cosmic illusion. Mahamaya functions as an active force. It intercepts human logic and distorts it, forcing consciousness into a feedback loop of attachment. The primary symptom is Mah, or delusion. It infects awareness, binding us to grief and ego regardless of worldly wisdom. Look at this excerpt from the text itself. These are the strict rules for reading the charitras, or episodes, of the Durga Saptashati. Structurally, the text divides this cosmic power into specific narrative phases, showing that even the supreme gods are subject to these laws. To cure their earthly delusions, the sage tells them they first have to understand how this force operates at the highest level of cosmic reality. He takes them back to the time before creation began, when the universe was nothing but a vast primordial cosmic ocean. The preserver god, Lord Vishnu, is resting on these waters. He is locked in an unbreakable trance known as Yoga Nidra, a direct manifestation of the power of Mahamaya. Suddenly, a threat emerges. Two massive demons, Madhu and Ketab, form from the dirt in Vishnu's ears. They immediately set their sights on the creator god, Brahma, and move in to kill him. Brahma is an architect, not a warrior. He can't fight them off, and when he tries to wake Vishnu for protection, he realizes the goddess of illusion holds complete control over the preserver's mind. Brahma's predicament shows that physical power is useless when the guardian of that power is unreachable. Trapped, Brahma uses the only tactic he has. He sings the Ratri Sukta, a hymn praising the goddess, begging her to release her grip on Vishnu's awareness. The goddess listens to his hymn and slowly withdraws her power. Light suddenly pierces the darkness, and the preserver god finally awakes. Vishnu immediately engages Madhu and Kaitab in a brutal hand-to-hand fight. This combat lasts for 5,000 years. But after 5 millennia of relentless violence, there is no winner. It is a total cosmic stalemate. Neither side can overpower the other. When physical power meets an exactly equal opposing force, victory requires a shift in how the opponent perceives reality. To break the deadlock, Mahamaya intervenes once again. This time, she turns her power of illusion against the demons, clouding their judgment just as she had once clouded Vishnu's. As the scale tips here, Mahamaya attacks by artificially inflating the demons' egos, blinding them with intoxicating arrogance. This tricks the demons into offering Vishnu a favor. He immediately uses that offer to legally demand their deaths, ending the battle. Metta Rishi brings the story back to the present. The demons fell because they couldn't see past their own ego, the same force keeping Surath and Samadhi obsessed with their lost status. We simply cannot outsmart our own obsessions. Recognizing that our deepest attachments are part of a larger illusion is the first step toward surrendering to the power that controls it.